Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today you join us on another episode on the Forester.
Today we are going to recap on what the old boys have been doing during the week, because we have work commitments and young kids, so we can't be here all the time. But they've been doing a sterling job.
As you can tell,
It's shiny.
it's looking good.
YouTube sponsors going nuts as normal, but that's a good thing, I suppose, because the car will be a fantastic rider, as you've seen in previous episodes. The car, she's a boat, but not anymore. Race car. No, yeah, so we've got some footage for you to go through, because Brad has been doing it during the week, and I've just stripped off the front end, and I know we're doing the intro later because I needed to get it done just in case there was problems, and there is, and you'll find out.
You have to watch the video. You have to watch the video and find out.
Yeah, you have to see what happens.
But if you are new here, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, do all the good stuff that we need.
Yeah, tell your aunties, uncles, nans, granddads, all that, you know. They might be a fan. We'll see. If not, if this don't work out, we're going on to OnlyFans soon, so we'll see. Enjoy the rest of the episode, guys.
I like gold.
So guys, as you can tell from Brad's good camera work, we've had the brake calipers.
You have a jack.
They got sent off, they got walnut blasted and they've been rebuilt and now they've been painted in this actually quite cool orange. Both of them. Let's talk about this coilovers. So
Yeah,
I
think Jay may have talked about it.
Coilovers, fully adjustable by the looks of it. The rear's kind of half on. I'm going to start doing the front. Oh yeah, and they went to put the rear hubs back on. And now the bearings are completely seized. It doesn't want to move, so we need to get a new set of bearings for both rear hubs. It rolled on, didn't it? Rolled on fine. And now it's seized. But Chase is going to start jacking up the front when we start on the front of this car. Oh dear, YouTube Thomas doesn't look happy.
What? Oh.
Oh dear.
Question is the car going to fall?
I decided to get brand new brake shoes.
They're the old ones, I think. Or the,
That's
new.
those are painted, aren't
The new ones are in here, they won't be the same.
Yeah, decided to get brand new brake shoes because on this Forester they're like half drum, half disc. So the drums keeps the car up with a handbrake. I don't know how much has been explained, but the rear end's all pretty much all unsealed. It's kind of back together, it's just the hubs and the bearings he's doing, and then the rear end can go back together. But you probably won't see that. I'll probably show you because that's going to be done while I'm guessing when no one's here. We need to get done. But every bushing's been replaced, redone. So yeah, it's going to look like a new car by the time we're done. I'll say I ain't done anything by the time Carl and YouTube sponsor actually finish. As you can see from the footage, guys, they've. Oh, that's still blue.
It's just tacky because it's warm.
Yeah, it's still a bit tacky, but they've unsealed the whole of the rear here. Doing a really good job, and obviously all these have had the new bushes put in. They've been repainted. Look brand new too far, but the rear end looks brand new. It's going to feel like a good brand new car when it's all done. And obviously, if you look down that way, they've started unsealing down to the front of the car. But yeah, but done a really good job. Looks good. Another thing they've done as well is they've fitted the rear coilovers, which I think look. These are max speed rods, and I know on the internet people have slated them because they don't feel that good, but these actually feel and look really, like they're really good quality. But only time will tell. Just waiting for the rear hubs for the bearings, like we said, and then this whole rear end's done, just in time for Santa Pods, and hopefully they get their front done just as quick. Well, as you've probably seen or going to see from the video, the front's getting stripped off completely. But yeah, doing another good job.
So we've had a bit of an issue where I got a bit of gung-ho because I thought we've had it off before. Clearly I haven't. I must have just dropped the arm and the hub off together. I'm going to have to go over footage and see that because I'm questioning myself now whether this has been off. But I've snapped the head off on the ball joint at the bottom. So this is a threaded end at this end. The other end's threaded. So I'm going to have to, well, I've sprayed some penetration fluid, so I'm going to have to drill and try and backwards tap it and see if that happens. If not, I'm going to have to drill the whole thing out completely and re-tap it, which might be a helicopter job. So we'll see. Let's just try and get going on it and see what she does. So I have got a kit out somewhere. Where's that gone?
Is that above you?
Where's me? We've got, these are left-handed drill bits and then some backwards taps. So, you know, you look for the size of the bolt and you correspond to the same thing. So I don't really care, so I'm just going to go what looks right, and I think we'll start off small and work our way up. So I'll start with that one first, but these are pretty tough anyway, so we'll give it a go. Might have to tap the centre. We'll see what happens. Yeah, these are backwards taps, so they're backwards drills, so they're left-handed drills, not right-handed. Take a chance, I think. Awesome drill bits. We'll go for another size up. We're going to go for that one.
So guys, that's it in the episode. As you can see,
The front end's now off.
yeah,
As well. Basically, there's the bearings are seized. We've mentioned this earlier on in the episode.
That's in the rear.
Yeah, the rear is.
The front one's got replaced last year.
The idea was they were going to do the rear end first, and we were going to do the front end after. But unfortunately, time constraints are getting on top of us, so we have to strip them all off, and they're just going to have to deal with it, and we'll work out where the bolts go later.
Yeah.
We know where everything goes, especially on the front end. I'm pretty strategic at that, because if you go back to the beginning of this series, then you'll see that I've had this off a lot.
Yeah, but we've done this as well so they can get on with painting in still.
Yeah, so they can get the car sorted, and then when parts do turn up, we can then start throwing the car back together. I mean, I think there's 2 weeks left of this.
2-3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks.
There is a good chance you probably won't see the rear end get done. You'll just see it finished.
Done, yeah, because obviously time constraints. It depends on if Brads can get around and whatnot. But again, we probably won't bore you with the painting on the front end, because it's literally just this little bit, and then some parts are going to get painted and new bushes fitted, which we've already covered anyway. So.
Yeah, the calipers are going out, they get walnut blasted and rebuilt.
Again, going back to the orange, so everything's going to all match. It'd be the same process as the rear end, so by the time we come to next time we come, I'm going to try and get here next week. Try and start throwing it all back together, depending on what's been done and how much has been done. We'll get it sorted anyway, but stick around guys anyway, because this is just the beginning again of this car, because I think there's a lot of love, time and attention gone into this, and I think it's just going to go more and more and more.
Sponsors fell in love with this car.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more time and attention. I think it's going to be power and looks after this.
Well, let's clutch.
Oh yeah, we've got a clutch to do, yeah. But anyway.
That's after the show though.
Yeah, anyway. Guys, again, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.